Carrie Graf, current Director of Sport at the University of Canberra. I'm previously a high-performance basketball coach, coached the Canberra Capitals for a long time in the WNBL, was head coach of the Australian Opals for the London 2012 Olympics, and spent 7 years coaching in the WNBA in the USA. People assume that basketball's a non-contact sport, but there's a lot of contact, and in particularly, knocks to the head, elbows to the head is a big one in basketball, players getting aerial in the air and then getting contacted and landing on their head on a wooden floor. So there's actually a lot of opportunity where concussion happens quite regularly. I think there's been a monumental shift. I think, particularly over the last 5 to 10 years. Back in the day, there wasn't really an awareness of concussion. If you didn't have medical staff, it was just get up, you'll be right, and off you go. I think there's been a massive shift, beyond the medical staff. I think coaches and athletes are much more alert to what might cause a concussion, the potential symptoms, and also that there's a need to extract themselves from the field of play and go through protocol. I think there's been a shift in recent times too around the culture of sport and athletes and trust with their coaches and the medical staff. Michelle Timms, one of Australia's great basketballers, lead up to the 96 Olympics, was knocked out. A 6'5" Russian athlete elbowed her to the head at full tilt. She was passed out, removed from the court, wanted to go back on. The medical staff, one of their questions in the concussion protocol was, who's the Prime Minister of Australia? And she said, Mickey Mouse. So she thought she wasn't concussed, but clearly she may have been concussed. In years gone by, it was about, get up, you'll be all right, you're tough, get out there and play. And athletes would do that themselves. Athletes don't want to miss big competitions or miss a big part of a game, and the competitive nature of high performance sport. But I think there's been a massive shift in that too, and athlete well-being, both your physical health and your mental health are at the forefront. And I think the better coaches and the better management teams create environments where the athletes feel like they're in a safe and trusting environment that, speaking honestly about an injury, and in particular a head injury and concussion is critical to their health, most importantly, and then performance. And I think that impacts the whole group. The awareness now for people involved in sport, whether that's at the high performance level or at junior sport, that knocks to the head are to be taken seriously. If in doubt, sit them out.